What is going on, you fuck chops? I think I need the lighting to be less shit, but I guess that's not in the cards today. Also, I look a little bit like a 90s hip-hop star fucked a train conductor and had like a weird thing, you know? That's what I look like. And I'm already realizing I'm looking off to the side like a lot, or I did in like my last video, and I don't want to do that this video. So I'm gonna make really intense, like uncomfortable eye contact with you, if that's okay. Consensually, of course, you know, we believe in consent around here. The bare fucking minimum. But anyway, hey, reaction me here, or whatever the fuck you want to call me. Also, I will have you know right off the bat that I sit and yap about, I go off on like so many different tangents this video, so if you're not into that, skedaddle. It's okay. I won't be offended. I'll fucking beat your ass, but I won't be offended. Alright, whatever. I think we should talk about growth, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I knew I'd get some inspiration from somewhere. I think we should talk about growth as humans, because it's one of the most fulfilling things to do as a person is grow. In whatever way that might look like for you. But actually making an effort to grow as a person has been probably one of the best, it has been the best thing that I've ever done for myself, is starting to show up for myself every single day with whatever that might look like. Because it looks different every day, you know? Like, and I think that's another, my ADHD's going crazy right now, so I'm sorry, there's going to be a lot of like jumping around. Try to keep up, bitch. Every day looks different, and I'm such a planner type person. I don't know if you guys are like this, where I'm trying to get out of this habit though, like every single waking moment of my day planned. And if it doesn't go to plan, it's like meltdown in aisle 3. Like fully, you know those stupid fucking kids that like melt down in the grocery store and everyone's like awkwardly like watching and like, oh my god, what the fuck is the mom gonna do type situation. And then the mom either just like pulls them aggressively and is like and like scolds them. This is going way too far, but or they're just like stand there and let their kid like act like a total shithead. Yeah, well, I'm the shithead kid if my day doesn't go to plan. I start losing my actual mind. So there's that. But I'm trying to get out of that habit, which is growth in of itself. You know, I think this year, especially, I've gotten really comfortable with being uncomfortable. And as someone who is a pampered prima donna, that was really difficult. You know, I was raised in a very controlled environment, and I had so many things provided for me that I didn't even realize were like luxury, and I feel really shitty and closed-minded about this, but like I took so much for granted, and I still do, you know, and I'm still learning, and like I think the more I get out of my bubble and the more I travel and the more I meet people and the more I talk with everyone from different backgrounds, I just kind of realize like, holy fuck, there's so many different ways of living, there's so many different ways to be. We are all just trying to figure it out. Like, as people, we all come from different backgrounds. We all are acting like everyone is doing the best that they know how, like with the circumstances that they've been given. Having that mindset has completely changed so much shit for me as a person. You have no idea, but yeah, I don't know. I think that I am such a comfort zone person, and I think all of us fall into this habit from time to time of just staying or being comfortable just because it's easy. And like, you know, we like easy as humans. But again, swinging it back. See, it always comes full circle. I might talk some bullshit, but it always does end up coming back full circle. So, yeah. Don't hate, bitch. Sorry I've called you a bitch so many times. I don't actually think you're a bitch. I mean, maybe you are. Maybe that's a positive thing in your book. Sometimes I call myself a bitch. Sometimes, you know? Yeah, well, you are a raging cunt. That's the difference. So, just grow up. It's not that deep. Yeah, the most fulfilling thing that I've done for myself is allowed myself to grow and continue to grow. I think that I have always had it in my head, and I think that all of us, I kind of have it in our head that we have to always have it all figured out right now. And it's so funny because I was so fucking hard on myself at like 16. Like I was awful to myself because I like the constant comparison, like I talked about in my last video, but just being like, what the fuck, like my life doesn't look like theirs. They have it all figured out. I don't know what I'm doing. Just like, I just convinced myself that would, what? Is my camera gonna fucking die in 4 minutes? I charged this bitch! The audacity. Oh. Ha! Loser, you can't keep yapping. You are cut off. You guys have seen Pitch Perfect, right? Why do bad things happen to good people? But, that sucks. Now I'm like gonna feel paranoid to like wrap this up. But anyway, I was so hard on myself because I literally thought I had to have it all figured out. And I think the older I get, the more I realize I look around and I'm like, oh my god, none of us have any idea what we're doing. We're just bumbling along. It's our first time living too. Unless you believe in past lives, which again is a different conversation. We don't need to get into my hippie guru bullshit yet. It's only like our first date. Calm down. You're paying, right? I didn't bring my wallet, so you better be paying. Yeah, well, I didn't bring my wallet either. I hate the way that I'm hunched over right now, but, you know. Also, someone in my last video told me to make my bed. And, joke's on you, you fucking... You prick tease. It is made. Everyone, we're so hard on ourselves, and it's like, why? Like, as if you've done this before. Why do you think you need to be so great all the time? Like, that's not, it's not life. It's kind of laughable at this point, because, like, I would make a mistake. I still do. I make a mistake, and I, like, crumble to my knees and sob. And I'm like, what the fuck? I hate myself. But we're working on it, you know? And I'm laughing, but it really is, like, the sad reality of how it is for literally every other person in, like, this world. And, and then we're so quick to judge. And basically, I feel like I should say, I feel an immense amount of guilt about the person that I used to be, about who I was in my past, specifically high school, about the things I did, about the things that I said. It was very harmful, just in general, and I was a very toxic individual, and it's because I hated myself. Go figure, right? And I never had, like, anything... I never had, like, any enemies or anything. It wasn't, like, crazy shit like that. I was just, like... I would get myself into some really stupid fucking situations. I would always do the wrong thing or say the wrong thing. And again, like, I say this, like... And I felt so alone in that. And then I start talking to more people and I realized that it's, like, it's so funny because, again, I'm so hard on myself. Like, everyone makes bad decisions in high school and... Okay, also, I wanted to elaborate a little bit on this, like, just because I think it's going to be very relatable because it's the human experience. I did and said a lot of horrible, fucked up shit because I wanted to be accepted and because I wanted to fit in and I wanted people in my life, in my corner, who loved me because I didn't love myself, and I would, seek that external validation, and it would drive me to do things that are so far from who I am as a person that I, like, sit back and look at it and it's just disturbing, but, like, that's kind of what it boils down to, right? Like, that's why we all do stupid shit, is for love and to be accepted, and we do and say a lot of stupid things when we feel insecure or when we feel unloved or when we feel threatened or when we get uncomfortable. Like, that's just what we do as people. And so I'm not saying any of this to excuse my behavior, but it's just insane what we will do for the love, to experience love in this life. It's fucked up. Anyways, Henry Thoreau, eat your fucking heart out. It's just really hard to grow as a person and find the balance of letting go of all the guilt and shame that I used to be, or who I used to be. It's like, it's almost like a mourning, like I'm mourning the loss of so many things, but, like, celebrating gaining so many more. And I guess that's life in a nutshell anyway, but growth is so hard and it's so fucking scary, but it's also like, what's the alternative, you know? Like, stay a piece of shit person? Like, you guys would have hated me. I wasn't great. I want to be so honest. I was not a good person. I say that I keep like backpedaling. No, I'm gonna own it. I was not a great person in high school, and it fucking haunts me to this day. And like, forgiving myself, I still have it. I'm trying, but it's really fucking hard, you know? So, growth is something that should be celebrated. No matter what kind of growth it is, no matter how big or how small, you should celebrate that, because everyone's growth looks different, everyone's lives are different. Go fucking figure, right? So don't worry about anyone else's growth. Don't worry about anyone else's life. Celebrate them, but don't worry too much about that. Live yours. Focus on yours. Because we all have so much to offer, and we just don't do anything with it. We piss it all away because we're so fucking scared as to what could happen if we were to grow. Oh God, I know, right? Scary. But it is though, and I get that. But I do hope you know that I'm in your corner, bitch, as you do grow. Do it with me, it'll be fun, we can grow together. Like, so intimate, so fast. We're growing together now? Jesus Christ, is this moving too fast? Oh, I kind of fear. Oh, why is it saying 0 minutes? What does that mean? Now I'm just gonna have to wrap this up right now. But anyway, I'm still in France, which means I'm still better than all of you. I'm just kidding. I'm being a total please know that when I say that, it's not. And I've been getting humbled every single day. But that's growth. I don't even think I can get embarrassed anymore with how much I fucked up this past week. So that's good. I think I've outgrown that. I'm lying. I still overthink every single little thing. But I'm working on it, and that's growth. Oh my God, new drinking game. Take a shot every time I say like, and you know, first to get their stomach pumped wins. They get head. I mean money, a lot of money. Anyway, you should be proud of yourself. Because like, what, you needy bitch, you need someone to be proud of you? No, ew. Be proud of yourself. How about that? How about them apples? No one's gonna come in and save you, so you might as well save yourself, right? Being a fucking human, man, Jesus, this shit's exhausting. Like, no one told me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be the strongest swimmer. I'm sorry. Yeah, my camera did, in fact, run out of room right as I was talking about sperm, which probably should have been my sign to, like, stop, but God forbid. Okay, that's funny as hell. So it turns out, it was not the battery. Because I knew I charged that shit. Also, look at my hair. It's so curly, kind of. Oh, look at your mascara, too. It's all over the place. I'm actually, like, don't look too close, though, actually, now that I'm saying this out loud, but... I was making a sperm joke and my camera ran out of storage, but I'm glad it's not dying. I can work with this. Now I can, isn't this great? Now I can talk your ear off more. I bet all of you guys are like, thank God her camera died. Oh, Jesus, she's back. Fuck. Thank God her camera died. Oh, Jesus, gosh, she's back. Fuck. I'm not forcing you to be here. If you're pissed at me and you don't like me and you're still watching this video, I'm embarrassed for you. Go do something else with your time. Kindly. Fuck off and die, thank you. I met this British friend of mine, shout out to her if she's watching this, and she taught me the term fuck off and die because she's British and they're heartless. Oh my God, I'm literally gonna get canceled already. Please, I'm kidding. I love the Brits, they're fantastic. It's a joke. It's a joke. See, I know it's my job to like cut out all your bullshit, but I'm not gonna cut that out. You're gonna have to sit and live with that one. They're actually lovely. And I would do the accent, but I fear I actually would have to fuck off and die if I did, so. But yeah, she taught me that term, and it's really been one of my favorites these days, which is probably not a good thing. I, have to really have a select audience with who I say that one to. But anyway, you look so sexy, it's distracting me. Stop. Fuck off and die. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding! Obviously. Fuck off and live. Spread love, guys. Thank God you said that. It makes up for everything. I was making a sperm joke. I didn't ask to be the strongest swimmer. Oh, the moment's gone, but I'm still gonna say it. I didn't ask to be the strongest fucking swimmer, and now suddenly I'm living? Seriously? I give life so much shit, but at this point, I've just fully embraced it, and I'm falling in love with it. Truly. Truly I am. And that's a lot more than I used to be able to say, because, had that victim mentality like every 16-year-old girl does, that the world hates me and everything's out to get me and I'm just horrible, and I should probably fuck off and die. And I say that, but I meant it at the time, so, sorry, I hope you guys are cool with using, like, humor to cope. Wow, I sound like Jughead Jones from Riverdale. I'm like, sorry, I'm just, humor's how I cope. Sometimes I watch these videos back and I throw up in my mouth a little bit. I think that's gonna be one of those times. Did reaction me? Yeah. Sorry about that.
You should be, you fucking freak.
No, I know. I crossed a line, really. Yeah, we should just move on probably, right? Yeah, I think that would be best. Yeah, okay, well, now that half of you have unsubscribed, I don't know if it was the fuck off and die or the sperm joke that made you unsubscribe, but I know it was one of them. Anyways, what I'm getting at here is, I want this channel, whatever the fuck it turns into, I don't even know at this point. I don't know what's going on, but I'm grateful you're here, like watching this video, but also just here with me, experiencing this crazy fucked up life. I mean, I'd say like alongside me, but that would just be a big fat lie. You know, you're totally somewhere different, but you're alive and breathing, you know, our hearts are beating. And that's cool. And I'm glad. I'm glad that your heart's beating. I'm glad that you're breathing, and I'm glad that you're doing this shit with me. And I hope that you are learning to love it instead of hate it, because no matter what way you look at life, no matter what you believe in, no matter what it means to you, you know, obviously it's going to be different for everybody. It really is remarkable. It really is. And you never really know, not to get dark and like bleak and shit, but it could be over. Fuck, it's going to be so much sexier if I could actually snap. There you go. Remember that? It's going to be over just like that at some point. And I say that not to freak you out, but I kind of have to remind myself of that sometimes too. And oh God, in the grand scheme of things, it's all gonna pass. Truly, I was at a museum today, and I don't know what, I was just having a very surreal moment because I was looking at all of these beautiful pieces of artwork that came out of the early 1800s, and looking at all these portraits of these older people and the way that they used to live, and it just really like opened my eyes again to something that I try to keep in mind, but obviously we all forget. And I was like, wow, like, yeah, my life is important. Yes, I matter to a lot, and I'm grateful for that. But man, I am one person that is here during this time period, not sure why, not sure for how long, but regardless, I'm here, and they were once here. Anyway, museum was surreal, and it just really made me think about the way that I want to live my life and how I want to be spending my time here, and I feel like I've already wasted so much fucking time. There's never gonna be enough, you know, and that's a very bittersweet thing. There's never gonna be enough time with people, places, or things, and so you should live it well and grow and love and laugh and just be so beautiful, please. And I'm celebrating you wherever you are. If your heart's beating, no matter how shit things are going right now, I'm celebrating you. I'm proud of you, and you're hot as fuck. Like, seriously. I'm super glad that the camera's from like here up, because my boner is insane. I'm gonna continue to grow, continue to leave what was in the past, try really hard not to focus on it, because that just hurts me. Be very hopeful about what's going to be, and be very fulfilled and at peace with what is. Anyway, yeah, I'm a fucking poet. You can fuck me later. Okay. That's all. I love you. Genuinely. And I mean it. Like, I know a lot of people throw the word around, like, love around, like, super sporadically. But I mean it when I tell you, like, I don't just say this shit, okay? I say it to special people. So, I love you. And you matter to me. So, fuck off and die. Just kidding. Just kidding. Bye, baby gorgeous.